Positive energy. Calm, positive, calm. Yeah, calm. You see me, might sound hard than a trap, but I ain't gonna talk no gibberish. I'll talk facts about how we've all been lied to, but we don't care about that. Constant distractions, all setbacks with iPhones and iPads, all that crap. Can't get rid of it, even though at times I'm a hypocrite, struggling, but I never tell myself I'm gonna quit. League of my own, I'm hardly seen around, and that goes. Third eyes open like nobody knows I'm crazy. The most people don't know, so I speak my mind, cause that's what I chose. When I talk real talk, then I expose, cause I got a lot to say, cause I know not just that, the feelings inside most. It's positive energy. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy, that's what I'm bringing, and that's what I'm meant to be. That positive energy, yeah, positive energy, yeah, positive energy, that's what I'm on, and that's what I'm meant to be. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy. I'm like positive energy, that's what I'm bringing.
Yo, welcome on everybody. Welcome to the Ross Barnett Show. Fucking hell, like
you forgot to set the fader.
Man, listen, when I say shit sometimes, man look at me like I'm mad, innit? And I know that I'm wary for a good fucking reason. But anyway, welcome to the Ross Barnett Show, peeps. Wagwan. We're here, live, direct, in the building. I'm feeling mad tired, boy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I literally landed in Heathrow at like 5 o'clock. Got in the car by 6, and I just had to come straight here. So I feel knackered. But yeah, man. Before we go over to my big broski, this week we got a real special guest. So I want to say wagwan to man like Smoke Loud.
Come on, people.
Wagwan fam. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
I feel like we should have spliffs or something.
I know, and it does smell green back here. I'm not even gonna lie, like peeps. I hope you like the background, innit? But yeah, like it's smoky in there, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more later. But Barn, man, what you saying, bro?
Nothing, man. Here, innit? Ant and Deck upstairs. It's all good, man.
What do you mean, Ant and Deck upstairs?
We're in the fucking jungle.
Oh, okay. Listen,
I'm a celebrity and they can't get me out of here.
Yeah,
Straight.
Yeah, okay.
Straight.
What's going on, man? Welcome to everybody who's tuning in. Wiser, wagwan, my brother, Ray Williams. Thank you for the feedback on no sound. Salute to the engineer for sorting out the sound. That was me. Oh, right. Lisa Murasaki, welcome. Shout out to my like Deegs. Wish, what you saying, Wish? Kim Strange, good evening. Big up to Kai. Big up to everybody in the building, man. It's good, guys. Get sharing up, man. Get sharing up.
Share that, like that. Support the page.
We've been off for a week, but we're back in the building, and yeah. But Barn, what going with you? What you saying?
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Have you bought your Christmas presents yet?
I've got some of them already for the wife. I think the kids are all sorted. I've just got a few more things to get. So my wife's birthday in January, like the second week, so kind of a bump, really.
Raw.
Yeah, yo, Christmas to me ain't about no presents, man. It's about the food, the Baileys in the morning,
on Christmas morning,
with your coffee, then at lunchtime, then in the evening.
Wow,
that's what I'm talking about. 2 bottles, Tan. Make sure you get them.
What you want to smoke? What's Christmas like in the smoke household?
Christmas is, well, wake up, straight wake and bake, man.
Okay.
Yo, you're sick, wake and bake, little treat in that, man. Then you gotta get a chocomel. Do you know about the chocomel?
No, what's that?
It's a Dutch little chocolate milkshake. Oh wait, you either have it warm, hot, cold, whatever you want, man. But I'm saying, a chocomel and a wake and bake in the morning, you can't go wrong.
Wow.
Everyone knows about that.
Wow, that's I don't know. I never heard that chocolate thing before.
Yeah,
chocomel.
They just come. You can get them now in the UK. You could only get them in the dam at the start, yeah.
Yeah.
And now you can. There's a little Dutch Dutch snacks, something like that called now. They import them to the UK.
Okay.
Trading them out, man. You're getting them in the shops now. What's that? Exclusive drinks
on Church Road, innit?
They just started stocking all of that, so I'm up there grabbing my treats and that from there all the time.
Wow, decent, man. Decent. Oh man. Well, look, today.
Yeah, sorry. How are you doing, bro? How are you doing?
Bro, I'm mad tired, innit? I had a mad couple of days. Shout out to everybody over in Madrid, innit? Shout out to the Spanish crew over in Madrid, having a nice time. But bro, I just feel waved. It was our Christmas party last night for work. Man just got absolutely smashed, chatting beer pup, eating beer crap. It was sick, bro. If you're a hater, but but I just feel my tired, B. I feel my tired. But anyway, blood, enough of that. I gotta shake off that tired shit. I just gotta have this energy now. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? We're in the jungle, innit? We're in you can see we're in the new backdrop, so we're in the jungle. Alright, so look, this week we got a few topics for everybody, like we always do about this time. The first topic that we're gonna talk about, and over the couple of weeks that we haven't actually been on air, lots of things have happened, innit?
Yeah.
So
which is good.
Yeah. It was good. So the first thing I want to touch on is this whole Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, getting married. Barnett, over to you, buddy. What do you think?
I think everyone's making too much of a big thing about it, especially people that think just because she's mixed race, she's automatically going to be cooking Jamaican food, and she's going to be cooking African food, and she's going to be doing a bogle at her flipping dance and all that kind of stuff. How stereotypical is that? And the people that are doing this are people from our culture and African culture. Do your research on where she's from. Her mum's black, a black makeup artist. Her dad, I can't remember what her dad was. If he was, I think he was a
producer, something like that.
A film producer,
yeah.
And people jumping on it, saying, Harry's gonna love the rice and peas. Yo, Harry can get rice and peas anytime he wants. You don't have to marry a mixed race girl to get those kind of things. Are you stupid?
But let's break it down, innit? Her culture, her mum's American.
Yeah.
They're probably not Jamaican. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Fried chicken and grits, man.
They're probably like chitlins and all that, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's probably the kind of thing, and she probably is not really on that anyway. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think about it, Smoke?
Man, I'm saying it's a whole waste of time. I went to the cafe the other day. I counted 15 pages on it.
Wow.
15 pages straight up. I had to just skip the video. I put it back when I just ate my breakfast and got home. 15 pages. I didn't even read it. It was straight no way.
People are so gassed.
But the whole thing of her being divorced as well. She's a divorcee. Divorcee.
Yeah.
And they're saying, he shouldn't be married. He can marry whoever he wants.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, he's got to ask the Queen's approval.
He's like
he could have waited until she's done.
Yeah, he's fifth in line, isn't he? He's not gonna get the throne.
Nah.
So really, they'll allow him because he's not. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, salute to Harry, innit? Because he's a little bit different from the rest of them. He's done things in the past, innit? He's done things. He's been at parties with Nazi uniforms on. He's done things, innit? I like Harry, but at the same time, I don't really. The whole monarch is not for me. I don't rate them as a establishment. They are the establishment, innit? But Harry's probably one of the ones who seems the most
rebellious.
Just like us, more like us than perhaps the rest of them. But as far as everybody going on, she's black, she's mixed race, isn't it? She's not black, she's mixed race. But
I find that all the time when Barack Obama stepped into thing, and I know people say, but American people don't see. I see that, and people over here in the UK and other countries outside of America are saying Barack Obama's black and that. Nah, he's not. He's mixed race.
Yeah, he's
mixed, same as Markle.
To be honest, as well, I don't think.
Same as Bob Marley as well.
I don't think she looks like a stereotypical mixed person. To
She
me,
looks Puerto Rican.
bruv, I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of feel like she just looks white. To be honest, what do you reckon? What do you reckon, Smoke?
I thought she was white still.
Yeah, I just
I
think
didn't
she
even
looks.
think she was anything, man. I just thought she was white. I thought she was another English girl. Like,
Yeah, she just.
She looks like William's sister-in-law.
Pippa, innit?
Yeah.
Pippa Middleton.
Yeah.
man, you lost me on that. I don't follow the royal family.
Yeah, well.
You've lost me, boys, on that one
Yeah.
now.
Well, she looks just like Meghan Markle, innit? She looks just like Meghan Markle. I don't know, man. It's Look, congrats to them, innit? It's good for them.
Yeah, it's good for them.
Me personally, it's whatever. It's whatever.
Well, as we're
bank holiday as well.
as we're
Oh,
on,
we're gonna get another bank holiday?
Bank holiday.
No, I don't think we will. No, I don't think we will.
Royal wedding, you get bank holiday.
Yeah, you
No.
do normally. You do normally.
yeah, but I don't think we are this one.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's a
Come on.
divorcee.
Come on.
Because she's a divorcee, but as we're on this,
Oh no, wait, what? Because she's a divorcee, we don't get no
you
bank
don't get
holiday.
that. It's
Nah,
null.
what?
It's void. As we're on this subject, and we're gonna move on from this.
Yeah.
Just to let Harry know, because I know you sent me something in the post. I'm not gonna be able to make the
wedding.
make the stag do.
Oh, right.
yeah,
They're gonna
yeah.
send a different stripper instead, are they?
Yeah. So yeah, sorry about that, Harry. Big up,
Bro.
yeah.
No, that's sick, bruv. You
Big
got
up.
the invite, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, look. What else is going on? Bob Marley, Smoke. I want to hear your opinion on this. So earlier on, it was earlier on. It was last week, wasn't it? When the story
Yeah.
came out about this CIA agent who was on his deathbed and
the
apparently
CIA
agent.
he was overcome with guilt and he decided to confess to being the agent responsible for Bob Marley's death. So I think the story goes, he gave him a pair of Converses, yeah? And inside of those Converses contained like a needle point that had been contaminated with cancer or something like that, right? And Bob Marley's put on these shoes, and obviously the needle or the sharp, whatever it was, has obviously poked him, and then that's how he apparently has contracted the cancer, and that's what ultimately they're claiming led to his death. Barnett, what do you think?
Do you know what I think straight away? This is what I think straight away. It's bullshit. And do you know why? Do you know why? Bob Marley in his later years, and this is so true. And people out there that know about Bob Marley will know this is true. Bob Marley only wore Adidas today.
Wow, I have seen him in Adidas. That's
Bob
a
Marley
very
only wore
interesting.
Adidas.
That's a very interesting observation there.
So for him to wear Converse,
Converse.
Man,
bullshit,
that.
like,
Isn't it?
that is some bullshit.
That's quite.
So that's the end of that topic. But
Wow.
they always do this, like, a CIA agent dying on his deathbed feels guilty. Nah, you don't feel guilty. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't believe he feels guilty. Because to be honest, if he was the man who was put on that mission, think of what other shit he's done. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
That's the worst thing he feels bad about. Like, I bet he's done some crazy things, but yeah, I don't know if it's
Bob
true.
Marley
or not.
always wore, like what Matt Back saying, gazelles, sambas.
Yeah.
Even the World Cup boots as well, and he's playing on some dusty, hard, fucking football pitches, bro. Like hard. Just some Adidas tracksuit bottom, 3 stripes on, and a vest, and that's it.
Yeah,
and his
yeah,
little
and his
little
tam
Rasta hat.
and his tam.
Sick. He was a sick footballer as well. But
Nah,
that to say, obviously, he did start off from something that he contracted in his toe, in his big toe.
Right.
That is true.
Well, that's confirmed. That's okay.
It did start from there. If you watch all the documentaries on Bob Marley,
Yeah.
that's actually what happened. They tried to assassinate him so many times.
Yeah,
but
'cause he
what
got shot,
killed
innit?
him- Yeah, what killed him in the end was the cancer. But like what Benny was saying earlier, it's weird that someone like a Rastafarian who lives out in Jamaica would opt to take chemotherapy.
Why is that weird?
Because he's Aita.
Oh, because of the eye tile.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's a theory. Yeah, that's a theory. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like one of these stories where it's like you're always gonna get like the conspiracy theorists, and then you're gonna get other people. And I'm a person who's kind of like certain conspiracies. I'm like, yeah, I can get on board with that. With this one, I'm not so sure. I mean, I don't know what the guy gained by coming up with that story. But it's possible that he did it though. Yeah, it is possible though.
Story. That was just
yeah, just like out of the blue.
That's just like some random little story. He woke up one day before he was gonna die and just come up with it.
But you have the ones the CIA agent that was part of killing Tupac. You have those as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's the thing that comes out all the time.
So you reckon it's bullshit, yeah?
Yeah, it's bullshit, bro.
What's everyone in the?
Man like Bob Marley was the first. Bob Marley was probably the first sponsorship, musician sponsorship for Adidas before Run DMC. Straight.
No way did they give him any sponsorship, fam.
Bro, he ain't buying those sambas and that. He's getting those given to him. Red, gold, and green sambas. You mad?
They didn't sponsor him. Bro.
Red, gold, and green free stripes.
I doubt it.
Red tracksuit bottoms with the red, gold, and green stripes on the side. Are you mad?
The red, gold, and green. You can still get them, innit? My sister got the black superstars with red, gold, and green stripes.
Exactly. I'm not saying no more.
Nah, you can get them, innit? But yeah, they didn't sponsor him. They probably gave him a pair also, so I don't know. But it's a mad thing, innit, Smoke?
Mad thing, that is just a straight story.
And what was the reason behind why he did it? Because he was saying...
Because he was such an influential person.
Right.
And he was basically a rebel, turning the Jamaican people against the government.
I think it was beyond Jamaica, bruv. I think he was a revolutionary. He was... His whole thing was about bringing everybody together.
Yeah.
And the politics as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Benny in the background. We need to get like a little headpiece, Benny, so you can just like say it like quiet and it just goes in man's ear.
Yeah.
And man could just ignore it that way rather than you
so
saying it out. Yeah. But yeah, nah, I don't know. It's a sad story. Listen, rest in peace to Bob. It might not be true. The CIA agent, like, you know.
How old was Bob Marley when he died?
I think he was like late 30s. I don't think he reached 40.
I think it was early.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I don't think he reached 40. He was a young man. Bruv. He was a young man. So, It's a tragedy. But you know what? His family... You know, he left an amazing legacy, not just for the world, but his family are eating, innit? That family has been eating since he was around.
36, Barney's saying. He was 36.
Wow.
I saw a picture the other day about it. They said that one of his grandsons looked a spitting image of him and signed a spitting image of him.
Oh, was it?
Did you see that? They
Nah.
shared on Facebook about something. They were saying that he looked exactly like him.
He looked like him.
Exactly like him, everything. So.
Well, the thing is, Damian Marley sounds like him, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see that still. Strong genes, man. But yeah, man, salute to Bob and all of the Marley family. Man like Bob. Alright, fam. So, it's time for us to talk about some more effery. So, there was a viral clip that comes out a few days ago. So, you've got this young girl. She goes into McDonald's. In fact, you know what? Benny, just run the clip in it, and then we'll come back and we'll assess it. Because
Big up Tunbridge, overweight Tunbridge.
Let's watch it. Let's watch this.
I come into McDonald's because I'm wearing a hijab. I'm sorry, but like, can you please say it?
What? It's just a matter of taking it off. Then you go.
It's not just a matter of taking it off. I wear this for religious reasons, and I'm not ashamed of it. And I will stand in line, and I will get the food that I want because this isn't okay. I go to all the shops and any restaurant I want and in my hijab and I buy the food that I want to buy and then I come here and I literally live down the street from here. This is actual like a hate crime. This is a hate crime.
Not your business. Huh? Not my business. Yes. You can't stop her coming in here.
Thank you.
No.
I'm sorry, but I just want to know who's implementing this policy because this is fucking ridiculous. Like,
Don't be rude, okay?
no, we're not. I'm not being rude. I'm just like so shocked right now.
Ask you something. Stop this. What are you doing?
I'm not gonna stop it. It's my legal right to film whatever is happening right now because I've been living in the UK for 19 years now, and this is the first time I'm faced with this kind of discrimination, and I am shocked. I'm actually shocked. I don't want anything anymore. I'm pretty full.
Yo, so that video to me, that's taking the absolute piss, innit? That is liberties. And do you know what burns me about that video the most? Is that the guy who's telling her she can't come in there, look at him.
He looked over weak.
No, fuck all that, innit? Fuck all that, innit? Like, look at him, like, nah, fam. Barnett, you need to just talk about that, bruv, because that's just a liberty, bruv.
She just wanted to fillet a fish, bruv.
That's what I'm saying.
She just wanted the fillet of fish.
Yeah, straight up. And I never have I known in the UK people being refused service because they're wearing a headscarf.
That is ridiculous. They're trying to take it there. They're trying to take it there.
But who's taking it there? Because McDonald's, if you see, that was two black guys, yeah. So it was the manager guy, who I'm guessing was the manager behind the till, and you had the security guy, and then you had another white guy next to him with a puffer coat on, like looked like naff coat. But let's not get into that.
That's what the African guy had on. He had on like a little puffy looking jacket as well.
Well, he still looked over weak,
fucking prick.
But
yeah.
he looked over weak, and his face looked oily as hell. But
highly.
How could she have come into that establishment and then telling her you can't be served because you're wearing a headscarf?
Yeah.
In a way, that is kind of, I don't know if it is a hate crime. It's not a hate crime.
Well, I think she said something like it's a hate crime, or basically it's a complete liberty. It is a complete liberty. Like, you can't do that. Like,
I'm trying to think of the word.
I'm trying to get my head around why.
It's discrimination, isn't it? Because she had a headscarf on there, said. But it looked like
what is this?
Bruv, it looked like a mad multicultural McDonald's as well.
Yeah.
Like, it actually looked like, for that African brother to be security there, yeah.
Bruv.
That was an area, I think, that was probably multicultural.
Over weak.
Multicultural. She said she lived down the road as well, innit?
Yeah.
And they don't want to let her buy her fillet of fish. You're right, Barnett.
Yeah.
You're right.
Just a fillet of fish. Like,
and I bet she didn't even want the tartar sauce in it. She just wanted just a fillet of fish in a bun, innit?
No
Quick
cheese.
ting.
No cheese.
Quick ting.
No cheese.
No cheese neither, yeah.
No cheese, straight.
Now that guy deserves a slap, bruv.
But both of them, like, I want to know what's going to happen to these people now, because him refusing her service and giving her that reason, saying that because you're wearing a headscarf, is racial discrimination. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Do you like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Racial discrimination. She's got to be able to take that further. McDonald's, they need to pay her some money. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, of course.
She needs a year's worth of fillet of fishes. That's all I'm going to say.
But you know what? Do you know what the video is lacking? Like, I think we needed to see her face. Because they don't show her face because she's filming it. No. Like, because that would help with her case. If she showed how distressed she was, like, that would help with her case, bruv.
You can see how distressed she was. She had two security guys crowding her on her shit to try and get her out of the building because she was wearing a headscarf. Then they were telling her that she's got to remove the headscarf.
Yeah.
That's like me going into McDonald's and then seeing my cross around my neck and saying, "Oh, you got to take your cross off." Do you know what I'd do?
Turn the place upside down. Bro, like you did with Slicks that time.
I would flip. I'd just walk.
Time he lifted up Slicks, innit? Sorry. Nah, he did. He turned that shit over, innit? He turned it over, bro.
I would walk around there and I'd just get my food straight. I'll get my food. I'll make my food and I'll just leave my money on the side and walk out straight.
No, yeah.
Because they're not going to touch me.
No. That was liberties. And I can't help feel like they just abused the fact that she was a woman probably on her own.
Yeah,
you know
if
I mean?
She was with her husband and something.
Yeah, no way with them.
So kind of...
No way.
Sexual, racist discrimination.
Sexist, yeah. Not sexual, sexist.
Why don't know? They put his hand on her.
Yeah, all right, you're going somewhere else now, fam.
He put his hand on her. There was no need. There was no need for him to put his hands on her.
Yeah,
you're putting charges on me.
You're going a little bit left with that one.
She just wanted the fillet of fish, like no bun, straight.
I'm glad that they got the guy's face on camera though.
All of them.
Yeah.
And the manager.
So when people...
The manager looked like The manager looked like the black guy from like James Bond. You know the voodoo one?
Oh yeah. No, you're taking the piss, bro. And at the end, he's just laughing, isn't it, on the train?
No, not that one. The other one, the boss guy.
Bro,
you look like him, right?
You know what else that reminded me of though? Do you remember that McDonald's clip that was online of that woman and she wanted the extra McRib? Do you remember that? And she was like, you punch her in the cooter. You tell her Carla sent you. Because you wanted an extra McRib. Yeah. Like, McDonald's has actually been violating a lot of people. And I think that they need to take accountability for it. So I hope that they did compensate that woman in some way. And you're right, I think financial is the only way. Because I think her protest would probably be, oh, I'm never going to McDonald's again. But you know what? That's not enough. They need to pay the price.
Yeah, they need to give her a year's supply of fillet of fishes and maybe throw in a milkshake as well.
Yeah.
And an apple pie.
With sauce though. With sauce.
With sauce.
She wants the sauce
just on the side, separate.
Yeah.
Separate.
Yeah.
So if she feels like it, she can put it in.
Yeah, definitely, bruv. I agree.
McDonald's violated me as well. Do you know why? Because they stopped doing that mustard. Do you remember the mustard sauce they used to do?
I remember when they used to do root beer.
I love that.
They used to do root beer, bruv. Yeah.
McDonald's just slacking.
Nah, I love root beer, fam. They used to do root beer. This is long. And do you remember the time McDonald's used to do pizzas, fam?
The muck pizza.
Yeah.
It's like a muck pizza.
They had like that. You could get a cheese and tomato one or a pepperoni one.
Nah, bro. Pizza Hut was down the road, innit, bro?
Hey, are you mad, bro? Them days we was young. Like McDonald's was everything, bro.
Pound saver meal as well.
Bro, I go Pizza Hut.
I don't know.
Next door to Littlewoods.
McDonald's is decent, bro. McDonald's is decent. It used to be, but now they're just taking a piss with people. So, yeah, basically, people, if you want to go and shop at McDonald's, you know, you just think about the abuse that they're giving to people, and you know, these people need to be held accountable. So, and that's all I got to say about that. All right, next up, man. Listen, for those of you who are just joining, welcome to the show. We got man like Smoke Cloud on. We're going to be interviewing him very soon in the second half of the show. But before we do, there is something that's been going on. And this was like, there was definitely an online outrage. I seen people putting up posts. I seen people's statuses. Your status changed on Facebook. Lots of people's statuses changed.
Oh.
With the slavery.
Are we talking about that now?
Let's talk about it now, bruv. Let's talk about it now. What do you know about the story, first of all?
The story I know is basically Libya had some, well, the so-called dictator of Libya, Colonel Gaddafi, was basically in charge. And the US...
I don't think he was a dictator, you know.
No, but that's why I said...
But him.
Dictator.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Add that.
If you watch it again, the show, you'll see I did that.
Yeah.
he was running the country, and he wanted to get a African central bank. He wanted to make his own currency, which was gold dinar.
Yep.
He didn't want to take any US dollars anymore or UK pounds. He wanted to only deal in dinar, so they could build up their own banks. He was having meetings and that with people like Nelson Mandela,
the African nations,
Saddam Hussein, all these different, Mugabe, all of these lot, to start their own thing. But obviously some of them didn't want to be part of that. And the Americans and the British people found this out, and then they've gone in and made out that he's an evil person, he's this and that. He may have done some bad things, but hey, look at our government. Look at our government, look at the American government.
Yeah.
More so the American government. But they've gone in and killed him. And now the country is just running rife. These people now, these refugees that are coming in from other countries trying to travel through the Sahara Desert, costing them £5,000 a time, English money, or dollars probably.
Yeah, probably dollars.
To get up to Libya, to then basically come up into Europe, are just being kidnapped and sold as slave. $400 a person, and they're being taken to go and work, not being paid anything. They're being used as slaves. The women are being used as sex workers, and basically housemaids, and being raped and beaten and things like that. And that's all down to Libya just being left to try and run itself. They've got no money coming in or nothing. The army guys, the Coast Guard guys, they're having to go out every day to try and stop these people who are kidnapping these people or smuggling people every night, and they're only being paid like the main guy is only being paid £400 a month. That's his wages, £400 a month, and he doesn't know if he's going to be coming home every night. They're going there full up like commando.
Yeah. So yeah, there's been a lot about this, and salute to Samuel Eto'o, because I saw something that said Samuel Eto'o basically like chartered a flight from Libya back to Cameroon, right? Yeah. And freed a load of these people.
I'm confused with that.
Right, go on.
Because those people that were there, were they trying to leave? Were they trying to get out of the Cameroon?
So this is it. No. So I'm not gonna lie, yeah, and I do, and there's gonna be a march as well. I think on the 9th of December, which is this Saturday. I think in London. I think they're gonna march to the Libyan embassy. Yeah. I think, but I am really interested in trying to kind of find out more about the story. And I just want to know more about it. And so these guys that are being enslaved, are these people who are trying to, like you said, they're refugees who are trying to get to Europe. Is that right?
They're refugees trying to get to Europe because where they're from, there's loads of wars going on with different tribes, and basically their people are just being killed. There's some people that were on I think Ross Kemp's got a documentary about it, and there's people that were on this truck, like a pickup truck, but there's about 40 people on there. Right. And a lot of these people have nothing left. All their family's been killed, and it's just them one. Yeah. And they're looking to leave to get out because they said they'd rather try and die for a better life rather than staying there to be killed.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't know, man.
We don't know because
this story is like, I just would really be interested to know more about the origin of it. Why is it, because I don't know. I just feel like there's something more behind it, but I don't know.
Like what? Say what you got on your chest.
No, I feel like for it to be on the mainstream news, which it is, it's almost like there's some kind of agenda. Like they want. Do you know what I mean? Normally, when we see these kind of things, they're showing us what's going on, or they're showing us a picture to try and aid an agenda they've got. So maybe it's a case of someone needs to go in and do something because they're after. I don't know. Like, again, it's funny because earlier on in the show we talked about being conspiracy theorists, this, that, and the other. But I don't know. There's just something, to me, there's something a bit suspicious about the whole thing. And it's almost like this, yeah? It's like, how big is the issue? So is it just that there is a gang, yeah? And I'm not saying this makes it any less outrageous, but is there just a gang of Libyans who are moving like that? And is it just like there's literally a little rebel group that's going on mad? And to what degree is the slavery being enforced? Because, okay, you've shotted this slave for $400 or whatever the price is, but then how do you, when these people are captured and sold, are they put in chain? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, how are you regulating that?
I seen a picture of them. They were tied and they were
by their feet.
Yeah. They were no, so I saw those images. Yeah. Now, to me, that's real. I can see that. That's like, yeah, these guys. Go on.
Also, some of them are being used for organs. So their organs are being taken out.
Yeah. Organ harvesting
on the black market. So $400. You think $400?
But who's got the link though? Who's got that link though? Do you what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to say, bruv. You've got to look into it, because who's got the link to sell organs? Because look, any one of us here could start murking people and selling organs, but I've not got a link. I don't know who buys organs.
Bruv, the internet's a beautiful thing.
I don't know, bruv. When I look at them Libyan man there with the AKs, they do not look like the kind of guys who are online, bruv.
Bro, they got Macs and everything.
I don't think they're
iPhones. They got iPhone X's, bro.
I don't think they're man that's online, bruv. They're man that's in the trenches. Them man are in the trenches, bruv.
Have you seen? You need to watch the Ross Kemp documentary. That's all I got to say to you. Watch that, and you'll see what's going on over there.
Okay.
Because all of that kind of stuff there, the organ selling, the prostitution, all that kind of thing. You think those guys? How are they setting up brothels and stuff over there?
What do you mean? How? What do you mean how?
Yeah,
you mean
taking
how?
the girls,
Yeah.
to go in there, so there's no.
Yeah.
How are they setting up and then
I get what you're
advertising,
saying.
saying like, oh, boom, yeah, we got a brothel, come down,
Come down.
spend
Come down on Friday. I'll have a great night.
Come spend some of your money. Then they've got other people that they're selling the slaves to go and work in their houses. It's bigger than just in Libya. It's going. They're selling these slaves to people further abroad. Like,
and you know what? And I don't know if I'm opening up a can of worms and saying this though, but it seems like there have been. I've seen over the years. I've seen lots of incidences of Arabs, people from Arab nations, abusing people. So like I remember seeing. Do you remember there was this clip ages ago, right? Where there was this Arab woman and her maid was hanging on the balcony.
Knew you were gonna
and she
say
dropped. Oh no, fam. So that does happen. So and you know in North Africa it's predominantly people of Arab origin. Yeah. But I just don't know. I just really interested in finding out more about the story. I need to do some research on it because I just I want to know the scale of the issue, like genuinely. Because if it's a thing of where these guys are just refugees. They're getting caught up, and then there's a Libyan group of man them who's just going on wicked over there, and like treating people really bad. Then that's one issue. But is there actually an industry? I'm just interested to find that out, bruv. I don't know.
Yeah, there's an industry.
Yeah, I think it's bigger white problem than.
Yeah.
Because there's people. There was this is kind of different, but in some African countries. There were albinos being kidnapped. Even in the UK,
I heard about that.
African albinos being kidnapped just because of their organs or their bones and stuff.
Yeah.
They were being kidnapped.
I heard about that.
Because there's a market for it.
And I also seen, again, not to go too left, but I saw a documentary about albinos being in certain parts of Africa, like being associated with like witchcraft and stuff, and being sacrificed. All kinds of weird stuff at some points were going on. But look, the world needs to do something about it. But I don't think, unless there's something there that they want, I don't think they're going to intervene. So I'll be interested to see what happens. But I do think, for those of you who are really passionate about this issue, if you can get to London, I'm just gonna double check actually, but I'm pretty sure it is on Saturday the 9th. So there's a march in London, and I think that the aim is that they're going to be marching. Obviously, the aim is to raise awareness and to let the world know about this. But I think they're going to be marching to the Libyan embassy to demand that if this is taking place, that it's stopped. But it is happening in the world.
I wonder if there'd be a march here, because they usually have a march here as well.
What, in Bristol?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because they had signs up around the bear pit about Libya and stuff, I'm sure. But the thing is, doing a march now, old Marvin, has popped off to China, hasn't he, to go and get some funding, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Go on, Marvin.
Yeah, got some funding, I don't know what for. But anyway.
Man like Marv. Alright, I think let's take a quick break.
Marvin's room.
And then when we come back, peeps, we're going to basically be interviewing Smo Cloud to find out all about that loud lifestyle.
Come on.
Yeah?
Make sure you're sharing the show, guys. I want to see over 50. 50.
50?
50.
Yo, wagwan peeps, welcome back to the Ross Barnett Show. For those of you who've just joined us, welcome. For those of you who've been involved all show, big up, guys. Thanks to everybody who shared it.
Can I say something quickly? No, the Libya thing, yeah? People have kind of got it twisted. This hasn't been happening over the past couple of months. This has been going on for years.
Right.
This has been going on for years.
What, even when Gaddafi was still there then?
No, because Gaddafi was only killed he probably 2 years ago. Gaddafi, probably longer than that.
Every time Benny talks in the background, it's a joke. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's been going on longer. It's been going on longer than a few months. That everyone, obviously, Facebook puts up a thing. Everyone jumps on it. Free Libya, free the slaves in Libya. But it's been going on longer than that. And there's other people that are coming from. No, it's not free the slaves in Libya. But it's been going on so much longer than that. And there's other slaves all around the world, like you were saying in Dubai and places like that.
Yeah,
they have a lot of slaves over there, but people ain't brought to their attention because the mainstream kills it. Because you think when that was kind of rife, that slavery thing, what happened? Harry announced his engagement to Meghan Markle,
to his Nubian princess,
and it killed everything. Yeah. So, like you were saying, there's 15 pages full of it instead of having 15 pages full of what's going on in Libya.
Yeah, because they don't give a shit. Yeah, they don't give a shit. Anyway,
that's all I gotta say about that.
Catch my side. So what? Without further ado, man, welcome to man like Smoke Loud.
It's a pleasure for you guys to have me, man.
Man.
To everyone supporting.
We're glad that you came and joined us. You got a very big following, bruv. You're doing your thing.
Yeah, I've been trying, man. Trying for a very long time. It's not just a little new thing.
Yeah.
We've been doing this from 2013. Before that, even, but the clothing brand obviously first established it in 2013. But the name Smoke Loud got brought to me before that. Say 2010. I put the name to it, started it, bought Instagram, and just pumped it.
Yeah.
Just showed my life, basically.
Yeah.
And how I smoke every day. And it just picked up, man,
It's definitely smelling green in there right now.
The social media is a powerful game right about now. It's the most powerful marketplace you can get.
Yeah.
Especially with clothing brands, etc., music and everything, because no one understands it's a free platform.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay for Facebook. And the social posts that you can get from it is hella big. I built myself from that, so anyone can do it. It's possible.
People are on their phones all the time.
Yeah,
as well,
and everyone,
24
no one
hours.
has not got their phone out. Everyone is addicted to their phone.
Yeah.
It's a new way of digital marketplace right about now.
Yeah.
Even my wife, when you're watching Peaky Blinders, she's on her phone buying shit on eBay.
And that's what no one really wants to go to the store anymore. This is how the game has changed.
Yeah.
Everyone orders online.
Yeah.
It's going that way. Shops are shutting and there's more demand. The online thing, social media, it's picked up.
So changed.
Yeah.
So how did what is Smoke Loud? So what is Smoke Loud?
It's a lifestyle, basically. It's just a brand, a lifestyle, culture. Just Smoke Loud, basically, it's everything to do with me.
Right.
I built it from nothing, basically, just myself being myself. It's natural to me. It's nothing forced. It's nothing put on. It's just myself.
Okay. So what was it like how old was you when you smoked your first spliff, bro? How old were you when you fell in love with it?
When I fell in love with weed was when I first started smoking weed. I'm talking, man used to go in school hella big. Everyone used to say, yo, you stink of weed, get out, you stink. And they're baiting me out. I'm looking there like, I need to get out of here, spraying the spray on me and it just don't work.
No.
Yeah.
Lynx Africa don't work.
Yeah, the Lynx Africa, that weed smell just doesn't cut it. You're still stinking.
Yeah. Okay, so so how has the lifestyle evolved then from just smoking? How
It got real when basically Instagram not when Instagram first come, but when it started popping more from like it turned from Facebook to, you know, they swap platforms, don't they? And then when Instagram came, I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna try something, because I started off with like just a stupid page where I used to just smoke. Got 1,000 followers. I thought, nah, I need to do something here instead of wasting this. So just started showing them basically my lifestyle, put the name to it, and just that's it. And then it just started picking up. Started chatting to some artists, started promoting their music, and then I got invited out to Amsterdam for a day in the Dam with English Frank. All of them, man.
English Frank, you know. That guy.
Oh jeez, man. I got introduced there, got on stage with them, they let me do my thing. So it was just showing love. They were showing love back to me because I was showing love to them, promoting their events. And it just picked up from there now, and it's just like, it's just one of them things, you put your heart into it, you're gonna get to it if you desire it.
Yeah. It's big. So, alright, I do have to ask you this, yeah? What do you think? I wrote this down as well, so I got to read it properly. I wrote it down. Man did things official this week.
Come
still.
on, Mayweather.
What do you think about the potential harmful effects of some of the higher strains of grade these days?
This is where the debate is, where cannabis should become medical cannabis because of the street growers. You don't know what you're putting into your cannabis. They're just doing it for the money. Yeah. This is where we need demand for medical cannabis, using it for the right issues, knowing what is going into your cannabis, knowing that it's not doing you no harmful issues. You know it's going to be a clean smoke. No one's putting it out there just to make money. Yeah. This is actually a medical issue, like, and people do need this. It's not just, like, you can see it in California doing massive, like, help for a lot of people, making a lot of tax money, doing a lot for the government, not just people. It's doing it for everything. So I think, like, if we had medical cannabis, it would stop a lot for the younger generation getting, becoming depressed, everything, because it could help a lot, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's down to the grower what they put into the cannabis, and these street growers are never going to know what's actually in your product.
Yeah, they just want it to be high, innit?
Yeah.
Whatever that means,
just,
right?
Yeah, people just get high for different things, you know, nowadays. It's not just, you don't just smoke for the high. Some people smoke because of it, pain release. Everything's different. Everyone has got a different purpose why they smoke cannabis.
Yeah.
Do you think it will ever be legalized there in the UK?
I think big.
What time scale do you reckon?
Vast majority. I think in the next 4 years it'd be quicker response than you think, because of, like, a lot of countries have back since California, America have legalized it. You can see a lot of other countries following.
Yeah. There's a lot of money, like you said, tax money.
There's a lot of money.
There's a lot of money to the.
Bro, they got vending machines.
Yeah, they tax, but the tax of cannabis is 40%. They tax 40% of cannabis.
Right. Okay.
So it's a bigger tax than
everything else.
Everything else. So it's 40%.
Wow.
So yeah.
In the States, though, we're talking about. So I mean, in the UK, they might not, but still, I'm sure the dispensaries over there, like you said, there's some huge dispensaries. Like, I'm sure they're making their money. There's one thing about Americans, they love drugs, innit? They love drugs.
I don't know, UK's kind of close, like.
Nah, bro. In America, they got this culture, it's different. Like, people are like normal working class people, and they're just addicted to painkillers and shit. Like, in America, it's just some.
Addicted,
What do you think about that? What do you think about, like, that kind of?
I don't agree. I don't take none of them prescribed drugs for a headache and that. I don't even take. I literally straight smoke weed.
Yeah, because there is this.
Me too.
There is this
I don't smoke weed. I just don't take no tablets. Like, ginger is my go-to thing.
I'm not really about that.
Yeah, but they got this culture in it. Like, obviously, all the Americans, like the rappers, they're chatting about like lean, Xanax, all of these drugs that are like fucked. Really,
we've grown up though watching American movies where they're raw, just opening up a yellow pot with a white lid on it and just guzzling down the pills and crunching on them. No water, straight pills.
Yeah, no water, boy. Dry mouth off, boy.
That's it. I could not do that. Yeah. I could not take one pill. Like, no.
They take about 20, all falling out their mouth and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I guess they can't wait because obviously building a spliff takes quite long, innit?
Yeah, I guess so. All right, so obviously, like you said, so you had a passion ever since you lit up that first
suit, man.
Yeah, and then you basically have, like, you've built this brand, and it's quite big. Like your social media following is big, bruv. It's big. And like even like in the run up to this show, like with the promotion you've been doing online, like a lot of people have been interacting with us. Like it's big. You've definitely got a really big movement of following. So, but I know it's like it's not just clothes, is it? There's more to.
It's not just the clothing that we do. Obviously, we do everything to do with smoking paraphernalia, like the Rizzler. We do the bundle packs to suit you, but we custom everything to suit you. We're a bit different. We don't just give you a random thing. We sit down, talk to you over email, let you design your bundle pack to suit you. And every smoker has a different need.
Yeah.
Like I personally roll with Raw. Some people roll with OCB. Some people still roll with Silver Rizzler.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
everyone has a different thing, but it's not even just that. Like we do a lot of like music promotion. We do a lot of events, like we put on our own events, our own smoke ups. Like you just seen the last one we just shown, and we got another one on the 23rd of December. If you want to grab tickets, we got association with Bristol Cannabis Club, Bath Cannabis Club, a load of vendors. Basically, a big smoke out for everyone to come down.
Yeah.
Local in Bristol. So basically, you need to just hit that up. It's called the Big Christmas Smoke Up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be everyone. It's gonna be there. And it's just gonna be lit.
Sounds it, bruv. I'm staying away.
I'm looking
I feel like I would be.
Bro's gonna say, yeah, let's go.
I feel like Vaseline driving past, isn't it? Like,
bro, all I'm saying is like, our Uwe Burger better have some flipping truck out there or something, bro. Seriously.
Yeah. Have you had Uwe Burger, bro? Have you had that before?
I haven't had the Uwe Burger from there yet. Nah, I'm slacking
bro,
with the burger. I still haven't had the Dirty Burgers either, so I'm slacking.
Salute to Dirty Burgers, yeah? Salute to Marcus and the Dirty Burgers team, yeah? But we did have a Uwe Burger the other day, me and Barnett, and it was something else, innit? It was an emotional time. That's all I can say.
There was a tear.
Food bag. I gotta give that.
I took a bite. And I just looked at it. I was looking at it for ages, thinking, what happened there? What happened there? I was looking at it for ages, innit, bro? I was looking at it for ages.
Man had a bite of the burger, yeah, and the man just stopped talking. Like none of us were talking. Like
in the moment,
it was just bro. It was different. It was different.
Like it was slow chews as well.
So do you get munchies? Yeah, like when you smoke.
Munchies, man.
What is your go-to thing though? What is the?
Everyone knows I'm a sweet tooth guy. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm a sweet tooth over anything. Give me sweets, no chocolate, just straight sweets, man. Pick a mix all day. That's me. Yeah.
Bro, when I was 18 and I used to bung grade, yeah, my go-to thing was crunchy nut cornflakes, yeah, with milk and vanilla ice cream on top. But then I used to pour the milk over the ice cream, so it was just really like fresh and like hot blood. It was so boom, innit? That was boom. Nah, that's boom. I recommend people try that still. Right, we got someone in the comments. Shout out to Len. Limble saying, when are the tickets on sale?
The tickets are on sale now. You can contact Bristol Cannabis Club. They direct you for the ticket sales for them, or you can pay on door. So either way, just contact myself. I can put your name on the door list, or either way, it's no problem.
Okay. Well, you heard that, Len. So
just going back to, obviously you're saying that the drug thing in America, UK is getting bad, man, as well.
Yeah, it is. And what's annoying about it? Shout out to Barney as well, because I did see your comment, Barney. But what's annoying is that these guys are just copying the Americans.
Yeah.
It's just all a copycat thing. And like right now, when it comes to music, the UK is popping, bro. We've got, I think for hip hop, globally, I think the UK is in the lead right now. That's me. You got people like Scraps out there, you got Nines, you got Gigs smashing it. Gigs is getting a lot of recognition now.
Can I just say another artist who I think for me is quite heavy? Not just because we know.
I know. Yeah. I know what you're gonna say. Deep Green, bro.
Bruv.
Night Rider. But
he's bruv.
Have you heard of Deep Green?
Nah.
Rough.
I'm slacking, man. I'm gonna have to go home, man, because I'm a music guy.
He's from Sheffield still. Yeah, he's from up north, but he's
okay, I'm gonna check that.
He's good. Like, look out for his name, innit? Like, he's gonna be doing things.
2018, bruv.
Yeah, he's already. But anyway, all right. So yeah, so it's just sweets. That's the go-to thing, yeah.
That's the me, man. When I get the munchies, Haribo bag.
What do people? So when people buy their bundles from you, yeah, describe what's in a typical like pack.
The most common pack is probably the Rule Tray bundle pack. You get the Rule Tray, you get everything basically, a starter kit. You get the papers, you get the roaches, you get the bundle pack, you get the ultimate tabler, the grinder, you get basically everything to set you go for the weekend, or a bumper pack to hit you up for a party, anything.
Yeah. You know, I like it. I like the product because the products you're selling, they're consumables, isn't it? Like, people use them, then they gotta buy more. They gotta keep buying it.
Keep buying a constant supply.
Yeah. And there are some heavy smokers out there.
There are some heavy. If I told you some bundles that I saw, I sold one today, worked out £120 someone bought.
Wow.
That was it. It was mad.
Yeah. How much grade do you smoke a week?
I smoke probably like 3.5 a day. Right, like on a good day, 3.5. Yeah. Can
So ounces?
Nah.
Boxes.
I think the average smoke a day now is probably a 3.5 for everyone, like near enough everyone.
Yeah. Okay. How many spliffs is that, B? I'm lost with it all.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
Everyone knows that
Depends,
I'm a killer. No one would take soups from me that they don't know.
Because you just blow off their head.
Who's and that, they won't take it. Ask them, man.
Like bazooka spliffs, yeah?
They ain't taking it. I only make probably like 4 or 5 spliffs.
Yeah.
If that from 3.5. Yeah,
wow.
so it's like,
Okay. And a man don't want it. Yeah, man don't want it. Wow. All right. So, do you function okay when you're blazed though?
I'm still every day I blaze.
Yeah.
The minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep, all day in lab I'm blazing. Smoking, working. I do like non-stop. Man was in the car park just before here. Blazing.
Barn, you reckon you could handle that, blood?
What?
Just blazing like in the morning,
No,
non-stop.
bruv, I need to have about 5 fridges in my house. Because I remember back in the day, one of my close friends, who's obviously one of your friends as well.
Yeah.
Name no names. He made this spliff. It was a tulip spliff.
Yeah, the tulip.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
Tulip.
B, that knocks my head off. I think we went to Slicks and I ended up getting probably 8 just boneless pieces of chicken. And I caned them off, bro.
Man said 8, yeah?
I had chips, fries, they were gone. Coke,
Back to everything.
gone.
Back to everything.
Wow.
I wanted a dessert afterwards as well. But the milkshake machine was broken at Slicks.
Oh.
It's been broken since 1920.
Bro, the Slicks milkshake machine is worse than like the McDonald's ice cream machine, bro. It's just a joke thing, innit? Rest in peace to that machine anyway. That machine's dead and gone, innit?
Dead out.
Dead, like over 10 years it's been broke still. So yeah, man. So yeah, I like the gear though. I like the logo. I like the branding. And I think that what's next, innit? Where do you want to take this?
Like, the next step is basically pop-up shops, what we've been doing all year. We've basically been putting our own tour on, basically stopping at each different festivals like Boardmasters, NAS, all of these, Product Turf, another one that we stopped at, just featuring a special guest, another clothing brand, stopping up and just bringing the lifestyle to the people firsthand, bringing it to the fans, bringing it to the supporters, instead of just being over a computer screen. I want to meet the people behind that have supported me and made me come to where I've been. So that's the next step. We've been doing it all year, which is our first. We did it this year and last year, so we've been doing it 2 years. So the next year, 2018, we're stopping up in more cities. We got a load planned.
Yeah.
Literally more festivals, everything. So we got
Big.
our own events planned as well. So it's gonna be a good year, 2018.
Yeah, that's good, man. It's growing, bro.
It's
Literally
Yeah,
it's
I was
growing.
gonna say.
Literally it's growing still.
Do you see that? There was a clip of this house that was across the road from a school, and they actually had a grow on.
And they had to go on the curtain.
And the curtain dropped. Like, come on.
Oh, what? They just seen the whole
room was
thing.
lit up,
Yeah.
And it was right across the bad thing though. It was opposite school,
Yeah.
so everyone was walking past. All the little kids were seeing it. So
Yeah.
thing, really.
Christmas trees, mummy.
Yeah,
Look,
it was
Christmas trees.
It was Christmas
Wow,
trees.
man.
They were selling trees.
They were massive.
Is
And
it?
they were drying them out, but they're all upside down.
Sheesh. Someone was pissed off, boy. Just before Christmas as well, you know.
Always.
I know, man, do not want to lose their crop before Christmas. Like, certain kids might not even be getting gifts off the
Sally's
back of
not
that.
getting those Ugg boots.
Nah, that's peak, man. That's peak. All right, so the tour is gonna continue.
Yeah.
As far as kind of like the bundles, is there any kind of ideas to do anything else like with your products, or do you want to sort? Is there like products that you see in different countries that you want to start trying to carry, or?
Like we started the collabs this year as well. Like with Blue Cheese clothing. Shout out Blue Cheese. If you know about clothing, my man's been killing the game since way back here. Like supported every crime MC, there's not one person man has not backed.
Yeah.
So man was like to get the collab with him is a person that I've really looked up to in fashion, a really person that I've looked up to in clothing. So he's become a really good friend of mine as well. So it's become a good partnership that we built.
Yeah.
So for me to be able to collab with him was a really big step. So we've got a lot more collabs to come.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of his clothing to be brought to Bristol as well, to be sold first hand to a lot of people. So
Okay.
it's gonna be a good thing. Me and Blue Cheese clothing collabs.
Coming soon, yeah?
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Alright, cool. And you're from Bristol though?
I'm from Bristol myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always been in Bristol.
What part of the city you from?
I grew up around Knoll,
Okay.
Pleasanton, Totterdown, them ways, so the other side of town, to be honest.
Yeah. Nah, man, shout out to Noel though. Noel is decent. I got a good friend who lives in Northwest still. Shout out to my like Shammy British, innit? I see you, fam. Man's just yardy down in Northwest, you know. Literally. But yeah, man, bruv, I rate the movement still. I rate it. I like the way that it's the fact that you said you don't want to be behind the computer screen, you want to kind of bring the lifestyle, you want to meet people. I think that's a really good approach.
I think it's something that not a brand really is. Not many, like, brands have done it before, like Trapstar, but not many people are doing it. Like, I want to do something different. Like, some of my events I've done meet and greets like with Big Nasty. I bring the artist down and let you sit down and chill with him, blaze a spliff, sit down and have a conversation with him. Something that you're not gonna be able to do
Yeah.
in an event or anything else. You know, I want to bring something different to the Bristol that hasn't really been booked before.
Yeah.
So I just want to be different, a different brand, a different. I'm not following no one, trying to do something off my own back, just to bring something new.
I think I'll be up for sitting down and chilling and smoking a spliff, but I gotta have 2 ooey burgers.
Really, fam?
Two
You be-
Louis burgers.
Yeah.
And a dessert and a
That, that's it though. So is it always got to be outside though? Like, can you?
No, it's not like the event on the 23rd is an indoor venue.
Yeah.
I've done the outside events only because it was summer. I thought I'm not gonna waste this summer. Like, we don't get out enough as a community. There's not enough things for the community to do together. Like, our events have all been free as well.
Yeah.
So we're not asking for any money. We do it off our own back. It's our own association. So yeah.
I think that's big though. Like the whole idea of bringing people to come and smoke with people.
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense, innit? Like,
It's a good conversation break.
yeah, you can go and bun a spliff with Big Nasty. Like,
Like,
that's
we're not just asking you to come down and spend your money on our merchandise. Like, we sit there. We just want to come and interact with you as a brand. We're not about the sales. Like, we just want to sit down and have a blaze up, and have a good time. Something that you can't really do. You get harassed for smoking a spliff on the street, you know, like, so. We just want to bring something that's
unique,
good
bro.
for the community here. And like, Bristol's a big scene. There's a lot of culture in Bristol. Like, everyone smokes weed. There's not, you can walk down the street and you can smell it coming off every, like, you can't
everywhere.
go through any street really without smelling cannabis. So it's a big popular thing in Bristol. So this is why we want to bring it that no one's really done before.
I think when they do legalize it as well, it's gonna be.
It'll be very big in Bristol. Man.
It'll be big, but you know what? It's gonna I think when they legalize it though, it's gonna change things a lot, innit? Because I'm guessing the price is gonna go down. It's gonna have to go down, innit? If it's available on the high street, do you reckon that would make the price go down?
I don't know, man. It's like, it could be hard, isn't it? Like, because there's still gonna be the people that can't get the medical card.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Weed. Yeah.
So it's gonna.
So there'll still be a black market.
There's
You
still
reckon?
gonna be a black market either way, which is like, it's quite bad, but.
Well, it is what it is, isn't it?
It is what it is, but I'm backing the medical cannabis highly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that. They've already got that around, innit? Because I like someone who's like close to me, family wise, on the weekend was showing me that they've got that, and he's like, it's mad expensive, but he was like, it's cleaner. Obviously, he was explaining it to me. To me, as someone who don't smoke, you know what I mean? It's like, I was listening to what he was saying, but he was just saying, like, it's cleaner.
Yeah, it's cleaner. Yeah, you can definitely tell when you're smoking it, it's cleaner. It's not just some homegrown with bare chemicals chucked in.
Yeah.
You know, like.
But it's like 3 times the price, isn't it?
Yeah. That's some Cali come from Cali.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
I reckon that's just a sales thing. I reckon that I honestly reckon that somebody's just growing that like in a standard UK place, and they've just done a great marketing job, and they're basically like, how can I get 3 times the money for my product? I tell you what I'll do. Do you know what I mean? That's my theory, but I could be wrong. It could literally be shipped over. I guess it could be, yeah, but I don't know. If it's grown in Cali, why can't you learn how to grow it the Cali way and do it here?
I think the weather.
It goes to
the weather.
Don't they grow outside? They
Bruv.
must grow outside.
Outside, inside, it depends. Indoor grow.
Man can stimulate any conditions allegedly. So I don't know. So anyway, man. Well, Barn, what you got to add? What do you think, man? He wants to come to the next smoke house.
Yeah,
That's
I do
for sure.
want to come.
I'm gonna have 2 Uwe burgers down. Very
Yeah. What do you think about edibles as well, though?
Yeah, man, I took some edibles the other week at some event that I went, and I was salami. Man, give me the biscuit, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my days, I've never been
that
so
could be my
slammed in my
dessert.
life, yeah?
That could be my
I was
dessert.
sat there, I couldn't even work the stool. I had to sit down at the back of the stool, get my man to go in. Just know, yeah, with edibles, you have to space up, man. Take your limit. Don't take too much.
Yeah.
A nibble at a time.
A nibble at a time, I'm saying, yeah.
But how long does it take for edibles to like kick in, though?
Edibles a bit longer. It depends on like couple
On
of
your
hours.
stomach.
Yeah. So it's hard to gauge, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Because if you don't feel it for 2 hours, you might be like, this ain't doing nothing.
You could eat a lot.
Eat
and
loads.
then all of a sudden, bang, you're slammed on the floor
Yeah.
down there.
And one of my good friends, yeah, my right hand man, yeah. At his birthday and his lovely missus' birthdays, they always used to get the cake in it, yeah. And I never ever tried it. Like, and they always used to say every year it was tradition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It was tradition.
Yeah,
And the
I
stories
know,
I've heard about people hallucinating,
I know
people
that.
crawling on their knees, people thinking they're Beyonce. Like, I've heard that people have done some mad shit. So I'm the kind of guy that, you know, if you say to me, yeah, like such and such took it and this is what happened, no, I don't want to try it.
But this person's coming up a lot. That same person, I remember when we did another type of spliff,
Yeah.
and basically the person who we were with probably turned into Albert Einstein.
Well, what do you mean? He got mad brain.
Yo, he started.
Oh, I heard about this.
He
I heard
started
about
to
this,
talk
bro. I heard about this.
the gravitational pull from the Earth's atmosphere. I was
But
like, what?
losing me in this still a conversation.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a guy that we know, yeah? He's very close to us, yeah? And at his birthday, every year, he don't smoke. He doesn't smoke.
Don't smoke too.
No, but
Okay.
every year at his birthday, edibles get made.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
cakes
yeah.
get made,
Cakes
yeah?
get made,
And it's kind of like a tradition now. It's like every year, people go to the yard,
Yeah.
and everybody just
Everyone munch cake.
gets frass in it. So, but there was another incident with that same person where somebody else was
Somebody else
smoking
there, and he
and-
started to talk about the gravitational pull of the Earth's atmosphere and the velocity of yo. I was just like,
Some mad stoner politics come out.
Yeah.
So
But that's what it does, though, isn't it?
It does do that to some people. It just
unlocks
getting
the brain, bro.
It does, man.
Yeah.
It's a creative side out for most people, like myself. It does. Like I couldn't have done anything. All of my like creative side of this, when I'm in the lab doing my things, I have to be smoking.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just my creative side don't come out.
Yeah.
Can't
Wow.
physically
And do
it.
you ever, I'm guessing you don't, based on how you're speaking, but have you ever struggled with motivation?
Like,
Because of grade, I'm talking
nah,
about.
not because of grade. Like, nah.
Nah?
Nah.
Because that's what when I used to go to college, and like there was a time when I would like smoke a spliff on the way to college. Yeah, like by like lunchtime, I'm going home, innit? I was going home.
That cause I think it's the motivation thing is all down to something you have to want to do it.
Yeah.
Like with college, you didn't really want to go.
Yeah.
You know like what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you were
know.
like, and that's why like I'm
I would.
motivated to this because I love my job. Like
Yeah,
I
you
do this
love
as
it.
a job.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this. I love it.
Yeah.
I want to be a
And not just-
professional
like,
pool
man,
player
like,
at
if you love
college.
something, you put your heart into it. You are going to be motivated into it.
Yeah.
But if you're not motivated into it,
Yeah.
you're not going to put no passion into it. You're
Yeah.
not going to put no love. So you may as
True.
you got to do something that you love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
true
fell in love
words.
with smoking weed. I fell in love with anything like cannabis. Is a big thing for me. So
Yeah.
to be in the industry around cannabis, around anything to do with this is something my passion. So yeah.
Big. All right. Well, on that note, let everybody know your social media and like where they can connect with you.
Connect with me on everything, basically. Smoke Loud UK, everything, anything like that. Smoke Loud UK, Snapchat, Instagram. I'm not very much of a Twitter, but you can follow me on there. I don't really post much, but follow me on there anyway. I'm more of an Instagram, a Snapchat man.
Yeah.
But direct straight to my store, www.smokelouduk.com, and subscribe to that.
All right. Respect. Listen, bruv. Smoke. Respect for coming through, blood.
It was a pleasure.
It was good to hear about the culture still, and I'm glad like Barnett is on it. He's on it. So listen, peeps, we're gonna see you next week. But before we do, I'm gonna let Barnett just sign you guys out. Yeah.
Yo, this on there.
Voice is on.
Benny, my levels, yeah, they good, yeah. Yo, listen. When you see me walking down Stokes Croft with my hood on, yeah, and I take a glimpse into Slicks, I'm just thinking, why ain't nobody told Mowgli, who's in there every night, that the milkshake machine don't work? Maybe he needs to concentrate on the gravitational pull of the Earth's atmosphere.
And it's like that. Positive energy. Calm. Positive. Calm. Yeah. If you see me, I might sound hard than a trap, but I ain't gonna talk no gibberish. I'll talk facts about how we've all been lied to, but we don't care about that. Constant distractions, all setbacks with iPhones and iPads, all that crap. Can't get rid of it, even though at times I'm a hypocrite, struggling, but I never tell myself I'm gonna quit. League of my own, I'm hardly seen around, and that goes. Third eyes open like nobody knows I'm crazy. The most people don't know, so I speak my mind, just that's what I chose. When I talk real talk, then I expose, cause I got a lot to say, cause I know not just that, the feelings inside most. Like, it's positive energy. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy, that's what I'm bringing, and that's what I'm meant to be. Yeah, positive energy. Yeah, positive energy. Yeah, positive energy, that's what I'm on, and that's what I'm meant to be. I'm about that positive energy. I know that positive energy. I'm like